welcome everybody back into another episode of Dahm. That's true, of course. I'm your host with the most, Truman the Steam Machine, Steen. As always, I am stuttering and joined by the beast with the least, Owen. Domination 7 Dahm. Owen, how are you doing?
That was a lot quicker than I thought we were going to start.
Yes.
But what's up, baby? I'm happy to be here. I'm doing great.
What's this? Episode number 98. We're coming up so fast on 100 episodes. This is insane.
Dude, 6 episodes away from 2 straight years of non-stop DTT content.
That's
baby.
right.
I'm really proud of that, by the way.
That's right. Every
week.
week.
Better not fucking miss in the next 6 weeks.
Yes. Every week. We do appreciate everybody for sticking through. Even during the hockey and health era, the not knowing what to talk about eras, the NFT horse racing eras. We appreciate every single era of Dahm That's True that you have sat through. But finally, we are getting closer and closer to the NFL season. I think somebody's rookies report this week. I think somebody said the Bills or something like that. I don't know how the Bills get to do that, but it seems a little unfair. But it's all great. So, as always, this week we are continuing our division by division breakdown. We have the NFC East this week. Again, the AFC West will be our final division that we are going to do next week. We are joined by a very special guest. We are joined here with, I want to get this right. I already got it wrong. We're joined by Colin. Colin, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me, fellas.
Of course. Thanks for coming on. You are a Dallas Cowboys fan?
Yes, I am.
Gotcha. All right. So,
born and raised in DFW.
Wow. Yeah. Well, and you're talking to two boys who were born and raised in Kansas City. So, you know, two fan bases right now that always get a lot of probably bandwagoners that we can both say, no, it's fine. We were born and raised in this area.
Yep.
So,
yes, sir.
Yes, but we are excited for another episode of Dahm That's True. So basically, the rundown is that we will go through, we'll pick every single game for every single team in the NFC East. The majority is how we will decide how the group picks. So Owen will pick, I will pick, you will pick. 2 out of 3 wins. Obviously, it's a majority. You guys know how majority works. So, without wasting any more time, we are going to start with your Dallas Cowboys. What can you tell us about the Cowboys? Do you think they're going to be better this year or worse than how they were last year?
Well, last year, I mean, they're kind of a weird team because the NFC East is, I'm sure you all know, kind of terrible. So I think it inflates the record a bit. But we were definitely handed a reality check in playoffs. I think we had, 10, 11 wins last year?
12.
Will we be better?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think you can say that, to be honest. Last year I was surprised with Micah Parsons. I don't see another, unless we have another rookie of the year type draft pick, I don't see any of our offseason additions improving us. We lost our best wide receiver. Other than that, we're basically the same team, so it's kind of hard to find a positive out of that.
Gotcha. Was the Cowboys playoff game, was that the game that Dak ran down and they couldn't down the ball in time because he was trying to spot it himself and the ref ran down there and messed it up and stuff?
Yeah, it sounds like you have a very clear memory of that, and you didn't need to remind me.
Sorry. No, honestly, I was like, wait, who did they lose to? I looked it up, and I was like, oh, it was the 49ers game. And then I was like, and then I saw it said chaotic finish, and I was like, wait, was that the Dak slide game? So, yeah.
Yeah,
sorry.
No, it was not good.
Trust me, do you want to say anything about Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals to us right now? You can say it right now. It's all right. We'll accept it. I understand.
We wish we were in y'all's position, but yeah, we don't have Patty Mahomes, so what can you do?
Yeah. I'll tell you what, we did a whole show. We had to do a couple shows on our own when I was moving last year. And obviously we talked about how we've been doing the show for almost 2 years straight. And one of the shows I do on my own, we did a lot of betting. I honestly thought you could place a bet on Dak Prescott. I thought you could place 2 bets. I bet you could do the MVP bet or the comeback player of the year bet. And I thought he'd win one of those. And I was honestly shocked that he didn't win either. So
who won comeback player of the year?
I think Joe. No, I want to say Joe Burrow, but that doesn't.
Has to be, yeah, it has to be Joe Burrow, right?
Comeback player of the year 2021. It was.
That's got to be Joe.
Yeah, it was Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be, right?
Yeah, that's valid. That's
he
valid.
he edged out Dak Prescott 28-21. To be fair, it was pretty close. But I don't think anybody saw Joe Burrow coming out of where he did.
Insane what he did.
Yeah, I'm fine with Joe Burrow winning that too.
Yeah.
Like,
So-
he obviously had a very good season.
Yeah.
So y'all mentioned betting. Do y'all have any week 1 bets that I know we're gonna get into the NFC East, but
I
you know,
actually
I'm
have
digging
one.
the betting.
I actually have one I think is a slam dunk coming up here on pretty early in the schedule, but we'll get into that once we get into the schedule.
Oh,
Yeah,
But
sounds good.
preseason bet. I personally took the Chicago under.
We've had a couple. So we've had a couple back and forth. So obviously, you don't know this, but Kansas as a state. Some of us. I live on the Missouri side of Kansas City. Owen lives on the Kansas side of Kansas City. They're very close. So Kansas sports betting is about to become legal this NFL season. So we're going to be moving.
Yep.
I'm going to be going over there to Sports Gamble probably on Sundays. Pretty much every single day.
y'all are lucky.
Oh yeah, we're very excited for it. So during the episode, we've made sure to mark down some of our bets between it. Owen, the latest one we had is a bet about the Chicago Bears over. It's set at 6.5. I have them over 6.5 wins. Owen has them under. It was just stems from where we picked it, and I am a little worried about that one, but I've placed the bet.
There's also another one on our local college. Over under is set at what I think it's 6.5 wins for K-State, right, Truman?
That sounds right. Oh, sorry.
It's either 6 or 6.5, which is like criminally underrated for K-State. So people are talking about betting your entire house. Last year it was bet your entire house that K-State gets over 7 wins, and they got 8. So, and then
Who's coaching K-State this year?
Chris Kleiman.
Okay.
Kleiman.
So when did the old man leave?
Bill left 3 years ago.
The over under is 6.5 for K-State.
We're going into
hammer
Kleiman's
the over.
third year.
Yeah.
Okay. A legend.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
A true legend of coaching for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know where ESPN thinks K-State got worse in the offseason. So
I mean, that's Vegas. 6.5 is where Vegas said.
I tell you what, betting on preseason, that's some ballsy stuff. I feel like preseason is just like so random.
Oh, I think K-State's a slam dunk for 7 at least. I think Adrian Martinez is about to ball. I think, and Deuce Vaughn has his junior year. He's a dark horse Heisman candidate. We're not here to talk K-State. Sorry, but
Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
but you can get us. You can get us talking about K-State. We could talk about it a long time. but yeah. That being said, Kansas State over under win total. If you can bet it, just come down to Kansas, bet that real quick. No problems.
true.
I think the Kansas. Wait, hold on. All right, now I can't help myself. The Kansas over the over under is 2.5. Whew, that is a good line.
Oh, I think I might be an over better, Truman. I think I might be
You
an
think
over
an
better.
over on Kansas? I don't know, man.
They got 3 wins last year.
They got 2 wins last year.
They got 3.
No, because I bet them the over under last year was 1, and I bet the over because I knew they'd win at least 1, and they won 2.
That's right.
Because they beat Texas late in the year, and I was like, "Fucking yes!"
They beat Texas. Oh, and they lost to Coastal. That's right. They lost to Coastal.
Yeah, but they beat.
Last thing I'll say about Kansas State. Do y'all happen to be Tyler Lockett fans?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I don't think a lot of people even remember his college years, but he was a beast.
Oh yeah, he was so good.
So good.
Us here at K-State, we remember. Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Oh yeah, no, I figured y'all did.
Yeah. I think he's one of the more underrated tight ends or wide receivers in the NFL right now, honestly.
I agree. Honestly, he's outproduced Metcalf, and everyone acts like Metcalf is like by far their best receiver.
Right. I think it's very
Metcalf's very good, but all of those highlight reel throws that you see Russ made in Seattle, over half of them are Tyler Lockett catching him on the sideline or in the back of the end zone.
Oh yeah, I think Metcalf just has that like Greek god physique and that clouds people's perceptions.
Absolutely.
Right. Well, and everybody was so low on Metcalf that like when he was coming out, that everybody's like, I can't believe everybody overlooked him, and because he had that Greek god physique, and then he's been fine since then. He's been a solid NFL wide receiver, but he hasn't been, anything crazy.
That was a weird time. I believe everyone was saying he had this terrible 3-cone agility drill, and that made him drop to the second round. One of those weird combine things.
Yeah, they said he can only run in a straight line. That was because it was exactly that 3-cone drill that blew up.
Dude, I don't think anyone is gonna trust that kind of stuff ever again.
Oh yeah,
because
they shouldn't.
Of DK.
Yeah, I looked at this big study once that some guy from Princeton did it about combine correlation, and every position besides quarterback and wide receiver correlates to combine. So I guess those positions are so technical that it's more than just athleticism.
Right.
That makes sense.
Oh yeah, I mean, there's just so much that goes into kind of all these things.
Yeah, absolutely.
Did we?
Uh-oh.
Did
He
we lose him?
DC'd.
Oh no, we lost him. Well, shoot, we've got to wait for him to come back. I hope he's also realized that.
Here, quick, Truman, make your picks. Integrity.
I know. I'm making my picks right now.
I'm writing down my picks right now.
I know we're catching up on everything real quick, dude. It's so hard. There's
It's
so many
hard
things.
to fucking track my picks.
I know. I hate integrity, dude. I wish we could just lie.
Yeah, this is terrible.
Damn. Oh, we've got to move him back. Hold on. I'll move him back in. All right. Colin, we got you back.
Oh, he's muted.
Oh, maybe.
He's still muted.
That's right.
He's joining. He's probably just loading.
Yeah, I assume so. Well, we'll have Colin back here in a second. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Interesting. But after that, we
Probably
will
just
get...
a standard DC.
Yeah, we will get into the NFC East predictions here. I'm honestly very excited about this. I think this can be fun.
This should be fun. This should be fun.
He's knowledgeable. Man knows his stuff, I'll say it. I don't know if you can hear us.
I agree.
But he knows his stuff.
Wait, Truman, are we force mute again?
I don't think so.
He's not force muted, is he?
No, I don't have him. Well, shoot. Well, we're all making our picks. As a reminder, while we're in this moment, I'll deafen for this. Oh, no, wait. He's back?
Live?
No? Oh, we've got a foot?
3 toes?
Uh-oh. Free toes on stream? Didn't even have to pay for it? Oh, man. He might not have access to the locked room. Yeah. Hold on.
No.
All right.
He's back.
Free toes on stream?
He's alive?
We're listening? We're
He's
hoping? We're
it might be
praying?
our Discord server.
No, I don't think so, man. I mean, he had...
No, because our ping would be small because we'd be in the same spot.
Right.
Ish.
Yes. Huh.
I think his internet's dying.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Just gotta try to fill this empty space
Yes.
while making my picks for this year.
A good time to mention, think about, if you connect your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account, you get a free subscription called Prime Gaming. You can sub to any of your favorite content creators. Could be used for me. Could be used for old Domination 7. Owen, are you live right now?
Yes, I am live right now.
Oh, Owen's
I'm
even
giving
live
the
over
alternate
there.
angle plus roast Truman voice robot.
Nice.
Oh, is he live?
Oh,
I can hear y'all.
yep.
Yeah,
and
he's alive.
we can see your feet.
All right.
Just a fair warning.
Sorry, I don't know why that happened.
All right. Well, we were seeing your coffee table also. If that just
What was that?
we're also seeing your coffee table. Just as a fair warning.
Oh. Okay. Sorry.
No, it doesn't matter.
No, you're good. Yeah.
Can you see my face now?
Yeah,
Yeah, we got
face
you. Yeah.
cam.
Oh, yeah.
Alright.
Absolutely.
It's not showing me my face. That's not like FaceTime.
No.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Discord's weird in general.
Okay, guys. Sorry about that.
No, you're good. All good.
No worries. We have connectivity problems all the time.
All right. It gave us a time to.
Back when everything was virtual in the pandemic, this happened actually quite a bit. There was a time when we started a podcast and Truman's internet died. Dude, he's drinking a fucking cold snack, Truman.
Oh, dude. Montucky cold snack right there? Oh.
Yo, let's fucking go.
He's snacking over there. Yeah.
Dude,
Mine.
we love Montucky cold snacks over here.
They know this beer.
Oh yeah. Oh, we know.
I didn't know that.
Oh
I
yeah.
didn't know it was all the way up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so,
we got it like recently.
Yeah,
They're tasty.
It was originally from Colorado, and Truman's buddy introduced it to us. But yeah, it like just got to Kansas and Missouri like a couple months ago.
Well, y'all are lucky.
Yeah.
It's
Great
fucking
stuff.
great.
Great
Yeah, it
beer.
is.
Oh yeah. All right.
All right, let's do this thing.
Let's get some picks. All right, we're gonna start off
All
with
right.
Dallas. We won't. I guess we'll talk about every game slightly, but we'll don't have to spend minutes on it or anything. There's some games that it's kind of enough said sometimes. Sometimes it's a bad game. This first week 1, Sunday, September 11th. Never forget. They are facing the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at home. Sunday Night Football, opening the season. I have this actually, surprisingly, as a W for Dallas.
I also have this as a home run Dak Prescott revenge against Tom Brady W from last year.
Oh, no, I'm taking Tampa. Tampa for sure.
I get it.
I don't believe in the Cowboys at all. Explain y'all's reasoning, though, please.
I think
I'm going to be honest with you. Because Tampa Bay needed some losses on my schedule. And I was like, they can lose at Dallas. That could happen. So
It could for sure.
To be completely honest, we are fairly analytical, but sometimes we do have those games where we just pick that team that's got that dog in them, and we're not afraid to pick a narrative. And I feel like Dallas always does this at the beginning of the season, wins 1 or 2 of those games where everybody goes, Dallas could be for real, and then they will fall apart, of course. But
that's fair. That's fair.
But I have this as that classic W where you start to question Tampa Bay in the first week, and you buy into Dallas on the first week, and then they both resort to their true form.
Vegas has it just -2 Tampa, so it could definitely be a close game. They don't have Godwin yet, probably, so.
It's true. And it is in Dallas on the opening weekend.
Yeah.
Jerry Jones.
Crazier things have happened.
Yeah. Jerry Jones going to shell out all the bucks for the refs to rig this game for him. I like it.
Tom Brady just got rated a 41 awareness on Madden, so.
There's no way.
Actually.
There's no way.
Yep, he's QB12 in the new Madden.
How did... Really? 41?
Yep, 41 awareness. Not overall.
The Madden ratings came out
That's
today.
just weird to me. I feel like he would get knocked on like his speed or maybe his throw power is dwindling a little bit. I think awareness kind of gets better with age.
Right. I think that's the one thing he has is awareness, right?
Yeah, right?
I don't know. That's just...
Hey, man, I didn't make the ratings. I'm just reporting the news.
Jamar Chase, not even a top 15 wide receiver by the way.
Yeah, I did see that.
Yeah.
I did see that. Madden, I swear Madden has the slowest adjustments.
It's crazy.
Oh, they do. It takes forever for them to update people's scores. Like rookies that are popping off, it takes them like 87 years. They bump up like +2 when they pop off for 200 yards.
Yeah.
David Johnson's probably still like a 99.
Right, yeah, he's still top 10. Speaking of Jamar Chase, week 2, September 18th, they are back at home again against the Cincinnati Bengals. I have this as a W for Dallas.
I also have this as a W.
We are certified.
Y'all have
Cincinnati.
a lot of faith in the Cowboys.
We are certified
I just
Cincinnati
Micah
haters.
Parsons, honestly.
I don't know. I think the Bengals are scary. I think they really opened up that offense down the year.
Colin, that you have to remember is that these last 2 divisions for me and Truman are going to be rough because we are ranking these games by division. Meaning, so like we started off with Truman. What did we start with? The AFC North.
Yes. Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah,
So-
it was AFC North. Yeah.
Those games we all judged, right? And so as we went through the season, there are more and more games that we had already picked.
I see. And
so
you got to stay consistent.
Yes,
Right.
and then we're like, okay, well, they have to we had to have some teams lose some games
Yeah.
because we can't have every team be really good. But the problem is that because of that, the teams that we view as good end up having like 13 wins, and the teams that we think are either mid or bad like have 5 or less wins. And so as we keep going on, we can't change what we thought from earlier, and it compounds and it makes this very difficult.
That's valid.
Yeah.
That's valid.
So Cleveland and Tampa Bay Cincinnati and Tampa Bay needed to lose a game Dallas is that team for us. Apparently.
They're just upsetting everybody.
And trust
It's
me,
weird, you know,
Dallas.
especially without being able to account for injuries, which I think affect everything so much.
Yeah, and we had when we did the Cleveland thing, none of the very serious news. Like it was expected that Deshaun was going to miss like 4 games when we picked for Cleveland, and
Yeah.
since then he's like looking like he's going to miss the whole year.
Yeah.
But we already picked that schedule, so
a couple.
Yeah,
picks
you know,
oh,
that one, the predictions are kind of all over the place. I saw like 6 games yesterday, so it's hard to say. And then keep in mind, the Texans only won 5 games with him, you know, or whatever they did, 4 wins or
right.
something.
right.
I don't know.
All right, well, yeah, we doing the Giants versus Cowboys?
Yes, week 3, Giants. They're at New York. It is Monday Night Football. I actually have this as a loss for Dallas. This is where we come back to. That's right. This is where we come back to earth. That's right. I'm getting crazy. I'm going full on Dallas Cowboys. I'm talking. They're winning those first 2 games. Everybody goes, "Oh my God, they might be for real." When they beat some overrated teams, and then week 3, it all comes back to reality. Monday Night Football in New York. They lose to the Giants.
Yeah, I don't know. Giants are kind of interesting. They what do y'all think about Daniel Jones?
The fastest player in football. I think he's pretty all right.
It is
Pretty all right. Did you see? He's a professional cornhole player now.
No, I did not.
Yeah,
Everybody's
that's a
in that
fact.
damn cornhole
He entered
league.
a tournament.
Yep. Yeah, he's the real deal.
Jay Cutler was in there
But,
too.
Yeah, I did see that as well.
Well, that makes sense for Jay Cutler.
Yeah, it does. He looks like a guy that just belongs with a beer and a cornhole board.
That's
Absolutely.
true.
Hey, you know, the Giants are weird. You know, they got that Bills offensive coordinator, DeBall,
Yep.
and sorry, my cat's attacking me.
That's fine. We've all been there.
Yeah, I don't know where to place them exactly. I mean, they just hired Wink, that defensive coordinator from the Ravens. He plays this really like aggressive scheme that doesn't really fit this new wave that's going on with like drop back. I'm sure y'all as Chiefs fans heard a lot about teams dropping back, defending the deep ball against Patty.
Right, make
So-
a ball underneath, yeah.
Exactly. So the guy the Giants hired does the opposite of that, and he got like torched last year, which makes me think the Giants are going to be like atrocious. I'm going to go with the Cowboys. I don't want to
Okay.
pick all favorites, but I'm going with the Cowboys for that one.
That's fine. Owen?
Yeah, I also have the Cowboys winning.
I think that's fair. I think I'm just,
I think the Giants are just so bad, and they continue to draft poorly. And I don't know, dude. That's just like
Yeah, I have no faith in the Giants, to be honest.
yes.
I think dumpster fire organizations make dumpster fire choices, and that's one of the dumpster fire organizations in the NFL right now.
Yeah. Week 4, we are keeping it in the NFC East. I've got them back at home against the Washington Commanders. I have this as a W. I don't think Carson Wentz is very good.
Yeah. The Commanders are going to be bad, even if. Oh my lord! Why am I forgetting his name? Young. What's his first name? Chase Young. Even if Chase Young's incredible, so.
Yeah, Carson Wentz is one of those weird guys that'll like have decent stats when you look at like touchdowns, interceptions, but he's constantly getting traded and no one's happy with him.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got to be better than Taylor Heineke.
Right, gotta be right.
Does he?
I'm gonna go with I like Heineke. I think he was a fun story. I mean, you'd assume Wentz can do better. He can hit a better deep ball at least. I like that Dotson that they drafted from Penn State.
Mm-hmm. I wanted the Chiefs to draft him. Yeah, I feel that.
Talented slot receiver. They re-signed Terry. I mean, they're an interesting team. I'll take the Cowboys at home though against Washington.
Fair enough. Our first agreement, a unanimous decision as a W for Dallas. Week 5, they are at the Los Angeles Rams. Me and Owen, as we said earlier, we have already picked this game. I have this as a loss for the Dallas Cowboys.
Yep, loss.
Yeah, Dallas. I don't think Dallas is winning that.
No, defending Super Bowl champs at home. That's tough. Week 6, they are back in the NFC East. They're at Philadelphia. I surprisingly am going to pick this as an L. Again, I think division games are tough, especially in this division. I think the division. I think you're probably division winners could be in the single digits. And so I'm going to have to, it's got to even out somewhere, and I've got this as a loss at Philadelphia on Sunday Night Football.
Yeah, I've got a hefty bet on the Eagles to win the division.
Ooh.
I think they've got some talented players. I'll take them at home.
Owen?
Interesting. I'm also taking the Eagles at home
Wow.
in this game.
Interesting. I'm not a Jalen Hurts believer, but I am for this game.
I agree. I agree with that.
Who do I believe in? I don't even know. I feel bad. I'm coming off like a pessimist. I'm not this much of a pessimist. Not always, at least. Week 7, they are back at home against Detroit. I have this as a W. This is one of probably the easiest. You got to win against Detroit.
Yeah. I don't think the
I probably
Lions.
have this as a W, but let me check. Yeah, I do.
Yeah. Can't have shit in Detroit. No W's at all.
Lions don't concern me.
No.
At home, that's a gimme.
Yes. Week 8, speaking of gimmies, they are back at home against Chicago. I have the Bears going 7-10, but I do not have this being one of those 7 games. I have this as a W for Dallas.
Yeah, they should be winning this game.
You know, I got the Bears to this one.
Oh,
for a couple reasons.
a believer?
I like the coach they hired, and I think they're going to get really creative with these read option moves. He used to coach at, I think, the Packers, and he spent some time at Mississippi State.
Mm-hmm.
They say he's going to add some read option elements with Justin Fields. And the reason that scares me with Dallas is Dallas's rush defense still hasn't been fixed. So I think I could see them exploiting that week.
Yeah, I can see it.
Why not? I don't know, dude. I just don't think like our guy, K-State guy, ex-Chiefs player Byron Pringle just went to the Bears, and we're a big believer in him. But he could possibly be the best receiver on their roster, and that's not good because he's a fine additional piece, but I don't think he's a 1 or 2.
Oh yeah, I agree with that. I mean, I like Mooney. I just kind of see the Bears trying to do like kind of what the Ravens did with Lamar Jackson. So I could see it working. I mean, I could be completely wrong, but that's just the narrative I'm going with.
I got you. All right, going into the bye week, we have the Dallas Cowboys as a group. We have them at 6-2. I haven't picked at 5-3 at this point, but their bye week is week 9. So week 10, they come out of the bye week with probably one of the hardest games they're going to face all year. They're at Green Bay on Sunday, November 13th. I have this as a loss.
Yeah, loss.
I'll give them a loss. That's a tough game.
Yeah. Week 11, I have this. They are at Minnesota again, staying in the AFC North. They're continuing their AFC North or NFC North road trip. We are very high on Minnesota. I was very high on Minnesota during my picks, and I've actually picked this also as an L for Dallas. I have Minnesota winning this game.
Yeah, I like that pick. Oh, go ahead.
Can you integrity check me real quick? Because I can't see mine.
Yeah, sure. Sorry, what were you saying, Colin?
The Vikings, I think, are really interesting next year. Again, with the coaching change, I think Zimmer was holding them back with his defensive philosophies. I've been hearing they're going to really open up the passing offense. I think Kirk Cousins is very capable. I think they'll be a tough team to deal with next year, and I wouldn't want to play in Minnesota in late November.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have Dallas beating the. You have Dallas winning.
I have Dallas beating them?
Yep.
Good. What are you doing?
Oh, I didn't think I did.
Yeah. Nope. Owen, explain yourself.
Well, I don't know. Like, that's once again, it's one of those. I think Minnesota's good. So, but I don't know. Like I said, I keep not picking teams' losses, and I'm very scared of my other bet that we made at the beginning of the season versus the overall in my picks. But yeah, I don't know. I do think Dallas is still good. I think Dak Prescott isn't that bad, and I do like a lot of their defensive pieces.
Yeah,
I
can see that. Okay, moving on. Week 12, we are back at home against the New York Giants. This is their get right game. I have this as a W for Dallas.
Yeah, Cowboys sweeping the Giants, in my opinion.
Yep, I agree.
The only thing that could cause problems here is their Thursday night football game. Oh, sorry, it's the Thanksgiving game. Sorry, but I still think they'll be fine.
Yep.
Week 13, they are back on Sunday. They are back at home against Indianapolis, and I actually have this as a loss for Dallas. I think this is one of those later in the years where you're like, oh, the Cowboys are not good, are they?
I think this is a trap game, and I also have this as a loss for Dallas. I think this is the weird one that the Cowboys drop late in the year before they go on a winning streak to close out their playoff position. But once again, if Matt Ryan's terrible, this is an unwinnable game for Indy. But if Matt Ryan is like just a regular person, then this is a very winnable game for Indianapolis.
That's fair.
Yeah, when I think about Matt Ryan and the Colts, I kind of think about Phillip Rivers at the Colts. And, that Frank Reich, I think that's how you say his name.
Yeah.
That West Coast offense is like a lot of dump offs, a lot of short passes. When you're an older quarterback, your throw power is getting away at you. You can still hit those. So I think we'll see a good Matt Ryan next year. Also, second point, Jonathan Taylor. He's kind of like Derrick Henry. Late in the year, people don't want to tackle him anymore. Defenders are beat up. That's when he really takes off. So week 13, I can't see that Cowboys run defense stopping Jonathan Taylor. So I'll take the Colts.
That's fair. All right, a unanimous L for Dallas. Me and Owen actually have a bet that I am actually have a bet that Derrick Henry will have more rushing yards than Jonathan Taylor. Owen was on the other
Interesting.
side. Owen thinks Jonathan Taylor.
No, I think you're insane for thinking that Derrick Henry is going to have more rushing yards than Jonathan Taylor.
I'd go with the upside with the young player. Those running backs, they really start to trail off once they hit that many carries. I would go with the young talent there with Jonathan Taylor.
I could see that. Week 14, they are back at home against Houston Texans. This has got to be one of the biggest W's of the year. I have this as a W for Dallas.
Yeah, it's got to be a free W.
Yep. Do I think Davis Mills is a little slipped on? Yes. Are they going to be the Cowboys week 14? No.
Good analysis for sure. Week 16, they are back at home. Week 15, they're at Jacksonville. Sunday, December 18th. I have this as a W for Dallas.
Yep.
I'm going with the upset trap game week 15.
Ooh.
Jaguars. Trevor Lawrence makes huge strides towards the end of the year with Peterson as his coach. At home, beats the Cowboys.
Oh, okay.
That's a hot take. I don't know, dude. I can't. I refuse to pick Jacksonville as winning games.
That's valid.
But Peterson might be a slept-on head coach. I think you've got a good point there that Doug Peterson might be better than people are giving him credit for, because he did take Nick Foles to a Super Bowl victory, and then he was fired 3 years later because he didn't want to coach Jalen Hurts and he'd rather coach Carson Wentz. A little weird, but.
Yeah, it was weird. It was weird to see a Super Bowl winning coach fired like that. And if you think Urban Meyer was a mess last year, which seems to be what most people think.
Oh yeah.
Maybe Trevor Lawrence with the baseline coach, maybe he makes some strides.
Doug Peterson, somebody who helped, I believe, Patrick Mahomes develop a little bit too. So I think Doug Peterson was still there. I think it was Doug Peterson, Matt Nagy, and then Eric Bieniemy. So I think we've had those. I think Mahomes has had all three of those guys as an offensive coordinator. So
they're getting him a little bit of help with Christian Kirk, obviously overpaid, but everything helps.
Yeah.
Yeah, geez, that's crazy.
But me and Owen do have it as a W for Dallas. So group has it as a W. Yep. Week 16, the Christmas Eve game, they are back at home against Philadelphia. I have this as a W for Dallas.
Yeah, I'll take Dallas at home as well.
I'm taking Dallas at home.
I'll say I don't think they get swept by Philadelphia. Week 17 is the last Thursday night game of the season. Actually, they are at Tennessee. I have this as a loss for Dallas.
Is it really long? Is that long? Yeah.
I'll take Dallas winning that one. I'm gonna say Derrick Henry. It's kind of a shell of himself next year, especially at that point in the year. I think he'll just be too beat up. They'll be not the team they were, and I'm going to go with the Cowboys.
Okay. Owen?
Yeah, no. Sorry, this is the game against the Titans, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
I actually have the Dallas losing this one.
Mm.
I don't know why. Once again, I need Dallas to have some losses because I can't have them having 13 wins.
And you did have him taking those upsets the first 2 weeks.
Yes,
So.
exactly. Exactly.
Sorry, Owen. I do have an integrity check for you. You have Dallas winning this or losing this or winning this game against Tennessee.
Winning?
Yep. We've already
Cool,
picked
I
it.
couldn't read my Titans one. That's
Yep,
perfect.
sorry,
I'm very excited to see that.
Yeah. So Dallas does win this game. Sorry, I picked
for Dallas to have fucking 13 wins.
Colin, you picked this as a W also, right?
Yes, I did.
Okay, I picked this as an L, so I'm on the odd side here. Week 18, the final game of the season. They are at the Washington Commanders. I have this as an L.
What's our group record for the Cowboys right now?
It is our group record right now. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 losses. So going into this game, they are 10-5.
Okay.
So when they close the season on the win, your 2022-2023 Dallas Cowboys, 13-4. I have picked them today.
But you have this. You have this last game as a W for Dallas.
Yep.
I have this as a loss. I have this as a loss. For Dallas.
I'll take the Commanders. Yeah.
You know what? Yeah, fuck. I cannot have Dallas winning 13 games. 12-5 is nice and respectable for the Cowboys. Yeah. So obviously they lose that game against Washington, of course.
Oh, sorry. We had them at 11-5. Sorry, I did bad math. I again been still thinking 16-game seasons. Colin, what did you?
11-6.
Yeah, we have them at 11-6 for the season, but they were 11-5 going into that game. I said 10-5. I meant to say 11-5. Colin, what did you have them overall?
Oh, I don't know. I wasn't keeping track of all my picks, but
That's fine. I think we could probably run the math. I'm trying to think. You had 2 extra losses. Let's see.
Yeah, I had them losing the first 2. I had them winning the third one, so that's one different from y'all. I'll probably have them at like 10 wins or something.
I think that sounds right.
Our listeners can check me on that.
Yeah. We'll run the math later on. But as a group, we did pick them at 11-6. I feel like that's going to be the division winner. But we will see. We'll keep it moving right along. We have the New York Giants next. We'll go alphabetical order. This New York Giants team is another one of those teams where you have a pretty good guess that they're not going to be great because they were bad last year and they're on a rookie head coach, but it's still a shot in the dark, especially with a rookie head coach with a very successful offensive coordinator that we've seen success in first years before with Brian. Is it Diebel or Dybel? I always go back and forth on it. But I think it'll be very interesting to see what the New York Giants do. That being said, I don't think they'll be very good. But that'd be kind of my synopsis of this.
Yeah, I'm not excited about the Giants this year. Dabo, I think he's a decent coach, but their defense isn't. Their offense has some interesting guys. Tony was fun to watch last year. Seems like kind of a head case.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I like that guy they got from Kentucky. I don't know if y'all watch college football. Wandale Robinson. I think he's a good player, but
we try to watch college football outside of Kansas State, but we also follow a bunch of other sports teams.
Okay.
So, and all of them are in season right now. So, like, I'm a soccer fan. We're also baseball and hockey fans.
Oh,
so,
really?
Like,
Who do you support in soccer?
I'm a Tottenham fan. So.
No, I'm the biggest Tottenham fan you'll ever meet.
Let's go, baby.
Yeah.
Oh my. Get on the bandwagon. Get on the bandwagon now.
That's look at that. Look at that. Yeah, I've been keeping up with their whole South Korea tour. It's been fun to see with Sun.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
See, Truman, I've been trying to get Truman on the Tottenham bandwagon for a while. I've been telling him they're going to be good this season.
I'm putting like about $200 on them to win the league plus $1,200. $2,400 that would pay out.
Dude.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Don't you? Now's the time to hop on the content.
It really is. Truman. It is. Once you can jump on now, no one will judge you. If you jump on anytime later than now,
that's fair.
You'll be judged.
I think I'll probably hop on the bandwagon, but as I hop on, I will say I've heard that Tottenham wins a lot of trophies, is what I've heard, right? I've heard the trophy case is very full, especially in the last 10 years.
Let's talk about the Giants now.
Yeah, right. Absolutely. That's what. If I ever need Owen to shut up about soccer, I can always mention Tottenham's trophies.
We don't want you on the bandwagon anymore.
No. Let me out. Please. I didn't mean it. All right. Let's get into the New York Giants. They opened week 1 against they're at Tennessee. I have this as a loss for the New York Giants.
Yeah.
I believe I have this as a loss. I hope.
Oh wait, I think they're playing the Patriots first.
New York Giants?
Are they?
Maybe.
Oh, that's the preseason. They're playing the Giants in the preseason.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry about that. My bad. That's my
you're
fault.
good, you're good. Sorry. I was maybe. I was like, oh no.
I'm gonna take Giants on a big home upset.
Ooh, big home upset.
I like it.
I can get behind it. All right. Wait. Okay. That's week 1, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you have the W for the Giants at Tennessee?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So me and Owen are both on the loss. Okay. Gotcha. Week 2, September 18th. They're back at home against the Carolina Panthers. The home opener, I have this as a W.
They're losing to Carolina, dude.
I'm gonna say Christian McCaffrey isn't dead just yet, and Panthers beat him.
That's exactly my thought.
Week 3, this was the weird Monday night game that I picked. Dallas's fall apart game. I have a W for the Giants here.
Yeah, I'm taking the Cowboys there.
Yeah, I know.
Cowboys.
I know you guys both have the Cowboys. I'm on the other side here again. Week 4, they are at home against the Chicago Bears. I picked the Chicago Bears to go 7-10, and this is one of my W's for them. I have them beating the Chicago. I have them losing to the Chicago Bears. Sorry.
Tell me I have the Giants losing this game. I mean, winning this game.
Let me see. Hold on. Integrity check and integrity check for Owen.
Colin, what do you have this game as?
Give me the Bears there for the reasons I stated of why I like the Bears.
Oh, and you do have a W for him there.
For the Giants or the Bears?
For the Giants.
Give me the Bears there.
Yes. Yeah, he has the Bears. I have the Bears. Owen has the Giants. Owen, your disagreement has been noted. Week 5, they are back at home against the Green Bay. Oh wait, no. This is, I believe, your NFL in London game. It's 8:30 a.m. So I've got to imagine.
This is Munich.
Munich is Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay is in Munich. Tampa Bay is the only game in Munich.
Oh well. As Tottenham fans, we're used to waking up at 8:30 a.m. to watch games. So obviously, this is a Green Bay win.
At Tottenham, right? At the Tottenham Stadium.
At the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium.
Yep. Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I have this as
give me the Packers.
Yeah, I have a
all
big
day.
old W for the Packers.
Early in the morning.
We're going to a Tottenham game next year? Oh, one KC sports fan in chat is going to a Tottenham game next year, Owen. So be jealous.
Absolutely.
Week 6, they are back at home against the Baltimore Ravens. I have this as a L for the Giants.
Big L.
Yep, Ravens got that.
Week 7, they are at the Jacksonville Jaguars. I did not pick the Jacksonville Jaguars to win many games, but I did pick them to win this one. I have this as a Jacksonville
once again,
W, a Giants L.
Please tell me that I picked them to win?
You picked the Jags?
No, the Giants.
Against the Jags, New York Giants, you have the Giants to win.
Yes, good.
Give me the Jags. Give me the Jags.
You've got the Jags? I've also got the Jags. So Owen is on the other side. Me and Colin are on the L for the Giants.
The Jags are going to wreck my whole season bracket if they win like 80 games. Same as Houston.
Yeah. Week 8, they are at Seattle. I do not think Seattle's going to be very good. I actually have the Giants winning this game.
I'll take Seattle. I think they're going to be like a weird 7-10 team that like runs it every play, but is somewhat effective. So I'm going to go with the Seahawks. I think they're just a little more competent.
I don't remember what I picked for this one. I can't find it.
Oh, my God. All right, let me do another integrity
check.
Wait,
hold on. It's like... Oh, wait. Yeah, Truman, you're going to have the integrity check me on this one. I can't see it.
All right, I'm checking. We're checking. I'm going past it. Owen has picked Seattle against the New York Giants. He has this as a W for Seattle.
For Seattle?
Yep.
Nice.
So that's 2 for Seattle. That'll be a Seattle W. I'll be on the other side. Week 9 is their bye week. You might have them losing the bye week. We have them at 0-8 going into the bye week as a group, by the way, guys.
Nice.
Holy shit.
That could very well happen.
I'll say I have them at 2-6, and I feel like Colin has them at 2-6, but Owen has them definitely at 0-8.
3-5, baby.
Oh, you have them at 3-5? Oh, that's right. You do have them at 3-5. That's crazy.
I actually don't think. I think I've only predicted them to win one game.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry. I am reading this wrong. You're right. Yes, you had them winning the first game. Yeah, you had them at 1-7.
Yeah,
that's right. Sorry.
And then a good old 7-game losing streak.
But one of the things where the group is worse than the sum of its parts because we have them as 0-8. Week 10, they are back at home against the Houston Texans. This is a W. This has got to be their first W of the year, right?
I'm gonna go with some Davis Mills heroics at home in Houston. They just beat them.
Okay, come on, phone. Have my pick. I need to confirm.
All right, Owen.
Truman, I'm once again asking for your help.
Once again, Owen has this as a W for Houston. Yeah, God damn it. You guys both have this as a W for Houston. Guys, the Giants are going to win it. The Giants are going to win a game. You guys have to we have to pick one.
I don't know. They might just be like one of those historically bad teams.
Okay. What about week 11? They're back at home against Detroit. I have this as a W for the New York Giants.
Yeah, I think this is one of those games that's like a toilet bowl game. It's
it'll be awful.
Who's going to win their first game? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm going to go with the Giants.
Yes, finally. Owen?
I believe I have this as a New York L.
Oh my God. Luckily, we do give them their first W either way. Let me do an integrity check for Owen.
No, sorry. I have this as a New York W. Sorry.
A unanimous W for the first W, thank God.
Wow.
Let's go.
Week 12.
Good old Daniel Jones.
Week 12 is that Thanksgiving game against Dallas. I have this as an L. I believe everybody already picked this one as an L.
L.
Yeah, I think we did.
Week 13, they're back at home against the Washington Commanders. I have this as a W for the New York Giants.
I think the Commanders are a little better.
Fair enough. Owen?
I'm taking the Giants at home.
You're taking the Giants at home? All right. That's our second pick win as a group. Sadly, not unanimous. Week 14, they are back at home against Philadelphia. I have this as an L.
It's pretty cold in December. I could see a little Giants upset at home versus the Eagles.
Okay.
I think the Eagles are going to do the double on Philadelphia this year. So I believe this is a Giants loss.
Fair enough. Week 15, they are at the Washington Commanders. I have this as an L.
Yep, I got that as an L as well.
Yes.
All right.
This is an L.
Week 16, Christmas Eve, they are at Minnesota. I have this as an L.
L,
yeah.
Just about the best Christmas gift Minnesota could have asked for. Week 17, they're starting off the new year at home against Indianapolis. I have this as an L.
L.
I hope I have this as an L. Truman.
Oh, my gosh. Indianapolis. Owen has this as an L.
Manually.
Yes.
Nice. Manually logging Truman into my bookie. Truman is literally my bookie.
Yes, because I'm keeping your books. Yes, absolutely.
Real quick. Speaking about my bookie, we were talking about bets that are surefire bets preseason.
Yes.
Nick Castellanos to hit a home run on 9/11. That's so free.
I think
that's free money.
I think he's playing in New York too, which is even worse.
Yes, it's free. That is the freest money of all time. He's gonna homer.
Okay.
Oh, I don't watch baseball. So I can't say.
Nick, I don't know if you know this, but Nick Castellanos always hits home runs when an announcer is talking about like them getting in trouble with like alcohol or sexual assault or getting fired, and he always hits home runs on national days of remembrance like D-Day and Pearl Harbor. And anytime there's a national tragedy, Nick Castellanos sends one deep to left center field.
Or there's like a tragedy
hilarious.
They're talking about on the mic. They'll be like, "Oh, sadly, one of our broadcast partners passed away. Tim was our like cameraman for 8 years. It's really sad. We're gonna miss him." And there's a deep drive from Nick Castellanos. It just always hits a home run like right as they're talking about it. It's
That's
uncanny.
hilarious.
Yes.
So Truman, he is playing in New York, right?
No,
Yeah,
he's actually playing against the Washington Nationals on September 11th. So take your pick on that one. Sunday, January 8th, their final game, Week 18. It's at Philadelphia. I have this as an L for the New York Giants. I think Philadelphia sweeps them on the season.
I think the Giants go up big by 3 possessions
Oh,
at some point in the game. Jalen Hurts gets benched. Gardner Minshew takes over, leads a historic comeback, beats him in overtime. Eagles win.
Oh my
Love
gosh.
it.
Oh, and an L as well.
Okay, be careful.
Yes.
So, yep. But yeah, the group still says L
Yeah. Yes.
collectively.
Yep. As a group, we have picked them at 2-15.
That sounds about right. That sounds about right.
Yeah. Oh, and what was your record you had them at?
5-12.
I have them at 5-12 as well, actually.
Nice.
And I
Of course,
feel like-
completely different choices.
Well,
Colin?
I think my giving them only 2 wins kind of weighed y'all down on that one.
But I'm not sure you're wrong though.
He's gonna.
I mean, we agreed with you most of the time. To be fair, as a group,
That's
we
true.
picked them at 2-15. So,
That's true.
all right, moving on.
right.
Next, we do have Philadelphia. Well, what were we gonna say?
Yeah, Eagles, much more interesting team.
Yes, much more. Yes, I think we're all much more excited to talk about Philadelphia compared to a couple other teams here. Owen, are you ready?
Yes, I am.
All right, I will be ready as well. Okay, Week 1, they're opening at Detroit. Man, congrats! They won the lottery. They got to be the team that gets to open at Detroit. That's really good for
Yep.
them. I have this as an easy Eagles W.
AJ Brown goes off. Hype is at the highest level ever.
Yep.
Yes, I agree. Easy Eagles win.
Easy Eagles win. Week 2, Monday night, at home against Minnesota. Their home opener. I actually have this as an L for Philadelphia.
Yep, they get humbled real quick.
Truman, look at the score sheet for this one. Once again, I don't have Minnesota on my list of so I can look at.
All right, Minnesota.
I believe I have this as an Eagles loss.
Owen does have this as an Eagles loss.
Yeah.
All right, Week 3, they are at the Washington Commanders. Man, I think the Washington Commanders are going to be so bad. I have this as a Eagles W.
I think they pull it off. I think, like I said, I think they're like a 7-win team, so they can win some of their games at home against teams around their level.
Yeah, in the division,
they'll beat the
divisional
Commanders.
games. You have them beating the Commanders?
That's a revenge game for Carson Wentz as well.
Ooh. I didn't even think about it. Damn. So Colin has it as an L, but me and Owen both have it as a W. So sadly, as the group goes, it will go down as a W. Week 4, they're back at home against Jacksonville. I think Jacksonville's going to be terrible. I have this as a W for Philadelphia.
Yeah, it's free. Yeah.
Yeah, they got too much talent for the Jags.
Yeah. Week 5, they're at the Arizona Cardinals. I think this is actually going to be an L. I have marked this as an L.
Let me double check, but I'm pretty sure I also have this as an L. And I can
Kyler
actually
Murray.
Look at Arizona.
Kyler Murray's one of those weird guys that only plays good the first half of the year. That's in the first half of the year. Give
Yep.
me Kyler Murray and the Cardinals.
Give you
Yep.
Kyler Murray? Yep.
I have the Cardinals.
Yeah.
I'm sure, Colin, have you seen that graphic about Cliff Kingsbury and starting the season strong and then falling off on all 10 of his last previous seasons, both college and pro?
I haven't, but I have felt that.
Yeah. So this is, like you said, beginning of the season, so they're gonna win.
Yep. Before the hype dies.
Fair enough. Week 6, they are at home against Dallas. I think I've already picked this as a Dallas L, a Philadelphia Eagles W.
Yeah, I think I picked the Eagles to win as well.
Yep.
Week 7.
Steelers.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, no, sorry. Week 7 is their bye week. Week 8, they are back at home against the Steelers. I actually have this as a random L for Philadelphia. I really can't believe I said that, but it's I have it written down. I'm a slave to the games I've already picked.
Yeah, maybe Mike Tomlin makes a fun little game plan and shuts down Hurts. I could see that happening. I'll take the Steelers as well.
What do I have this one as? I think I have this one as a Philadelphia W.
Was this Pittsburgh? You said? What were you saying?
Yes.
Let me see. Apologies to all our audio viewers as they have to listen to me shuffle through all the sheets.
Yeah, sorry guys. Once again, we weren't expecting to be out with COVID this episode.
Yeah, a virtual one is brutal. Owen, you have this as a W for the Eagles.
Nice. That's what I thought.
Okay. So, Owen has this as a W. I have this as an L. What did you pick again, Colin?
I'm taking the Steelers as well.
You got the Tomlin effect.
Yep.
Yeah, me and Colin are on the Tomlin effect. Owen, surprisingly, normally on the Tomlin effect, but this time he is not. Week 9.
I do stand Mike Tomlin.
Yeah, you do. Week 9, they are at Houston on Thursday Night Football. I actually have this as an L. I think this is one of those weird
You're
Houston
insane.
games. I know. I'm sorry. I apologize to everybody for picking it. It's just what I've picked, okay? I'm pretty sure
I'm
you
going to
picked
take
it
the
this week, too.
Davis Mills heroics at home as well, and I'm going to go with the Texans. Jalen Hurts gets a lot of heat. They start yelling for Minshew in the stands, but it doesn't happen yet.
Ooh. Also, you hate to see it from Owen, but Owen has actually also picked this as a Philadelphia Eagles L. So,
Against who?
the Houston Texans.
Oh, what am I doing?
You were drinking the Kool-Aid with our Texans buddy that night.
Yeah.
We had a Texans fan as our expert on for the AFC South, and Owen must have just fell in love. All right.
Yes.
Week 10, they get the kind of long bye week where they do the Thursday night game, then they play the Monday night game. They are back at home against the Washington Commanders. I have this as a W for the Eagles. This is a get-right game.
Yeah, they beat the Eagles. They beat Washington. I think the Eagles beat Washington. They get revenge.
Yeah. Owen?
Yeah. Sounds good to me.
Fair enough. Week 11, they are at Indianapolis. I've actually already picked this as an L for the Eagles. I picked this as a W for Indianapolis.
I'm going to go with the Colts, actually. I think the Eagles have a really great rush defense, and that'll be the one thing that can slow down the Eagles. Or the Colts, I mean.
Oh, so you're picking the Eagles?
Yes.
Okay, gotcha. All right, Owen?
I have this as a Colts win.
Damn.
I hope.
You hope.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, I've made so many fucking picks.
I know.
Like, over 100 at this point.
Our head is spinning. Yeah, what is it? I think we ran the math. I think it's 100 and... I posted the number. I think it's 172 games. And we're coming down the home stretch of it. Week 12, it is Green Bay. They are Eagles are facing them at home. I have this as a loss for the Eagles.
Yeah, I'll take the Packers there.
Yeah, Packers for sure.
Sunday, week 13, they are back at home again against the Tennessee Titans. I had this as an L for the Eagles.
Give me the Eagles there. I'm going to take the Eagles.
Fair enough. Owen?
I have New Orleans winning.
This is
Owen,
Titans.
Titans?
Oh, the Titans? Sorry. I hope I have the Titans losing.
You do have the Titans losing. You have this as a
Of
Philadelphia
course,
W.
obviously.
So
Group picks
Owen,
Eagles.
Yep, group picks Eagles. I'm on the bad side there. Week 14, they are at the New York Giants. I have this as a W.
Yeah, W.
I think I picked the Giants.
Oh yeah, I guess I can check. New York Giants. Colin did pick the Giants. Yep. But me and Owen
Nice.
already picked the Eagles to win this one. So, fair enough. He's got integrity. He knows it. He's got it memorized. Week 15, they are at Chicago. I have this as a loss. This is one of those games that the Bears are going to have to win for them to get to 7-10.
The Bears are not winning this game. I swear to God, if I pick the Bears
In
I'm gonna
Chicago,
jump off
the lake effect,
Yeah,
it's going to be snowing.
In Chicago, Justin Fields, he certifies him as an upcoming star. Bears win at home.
Oh,
in the cold
hell
weather.
yeah. Owen, you're on the other side?
Truman, yeah, you're going to have to, once again, integrity check me.
Oh, integrity check, Owen. Here we go.
Sorry, audio viewers.
Another shuffling of the pages for everybody here. Owen, the Chicago, you have them losing to Philadelphia.
Good.
Nice. Fair enough. Week 16, they are at Dallas. This is their Christmas Eve present. I have Dallas winning this game.
I don't know. It's weird though.
Yeah, I already had Dallas.
I think we've all got Dallas winning this game already.
Man, where did my... Oh, yes, they're winning.
Oh, so
yes.
we've got this unanimous Dallas.
No, sorry, no, they're losing. They're losing to Dallas here.
You did not pick that earlier.
I didn't?
Oh, sorry, losing to Dallas.
Okay.
Wait, I had them losing to Dallas also. We all had them losing to
Yes,
Dallas.
they're losing the game.
Okay, Dallas is winning this game. Okay, all right.
Yes.
Okay, sorry. Weird wording maybe by me. Week 17, they are at home against New Orleans, and I'm doing an integrity check on this one. I have New Orleans winning this game. This is a loss for Philly.
I'm gonna take the Eagles there.
Okay.
I'm not drinking the Kool-Aid with the Saints
Yes.
without Sean Payton.
That's fair. Sadly, Owen has picked the Saints to also win this game, so it is a Group L.
Okay, good.
Which brings us to our final game of the season. They're back at home against the New York Giants. I have this as a W for Philadelphia.
Yes, W.
I think we all did.
Yep, that is.
What's our final record for the Eagles?
Our final record, we have, 3 losses, 7 losses, 9 losses. We have them at 8-9.
Oh, they're not going to playoffs.
No.
Yikes. I think I have them at like 10-7, I believe.
Let me see what I have them at as a group, as personally.
Yeah, I think I have them at 9-8, actually.
I have them at 7-10. So I'm the Jalen Hurts hater bringing this down. What did you say the record was, Owen?
I think I have them at 9-8.
9-8 from Owen. Colin, do you remember?
It's either 9-8 or 10-7.
I think Colin had 1 extra win, 1 extra loss, 1 extra win, 1 extra loss. So Colin had him at 8-9 as well.
I'm with the consensus.
Yep, he's
Nice.
right on it. All right, which brings us to our final team.
Dude, imagine how much of a letdown that would be for the Eagles fans to go 8-9 after all the hype they've been getting this offseason.
Yeah, especially with AJ.
That'd be deflating.
Oh yeah,
It'd be a shame.
It is a
I've
classic.
heard that Philadelphia has such great, nice fans up there.
Yeah, couldn't happen to a nicer group of fans.
Yeah, I saw a little ranking today that was like most annoying fans. I think they were ranked number 2 on there.
Who was above them? Oakland?
Dallas.
You know, that's a great question. I when I was telling that story, I was trying to think of that, and I was like, this isn't gonna have a great punchline because I can't remember. Dallas was 3. I know that.
Dallas was 3. Patriots fans then maybe.
Oh, actually, I think maybe Eagles were 1 and Patriots fans were 2. To be honest, I know
Okay.
that was the top 3 though.
Okay.
But it sounds about right. Surprisingly, Steelers were not in the top 10 of that list.
Oakland 4, right?
I don't know the rest off the top of my head, but I was just surprised Steelers weren't in the top 10 because their fans are pretty rowdy.
Yeah, I mean, they always just talk. They won 6 Super Bowls. Shut up.
Who?
Ravens fans get a little angry too. If you ever say anything bad about Lamar Jackson, you can expect like comments. under your comment.
Yeah.
On Twitter, Ravens fans on Twitter
love
are
making
annoying
fun of
as
Lamar.
fuck. Yeah.
You know, I'm not a fan of Lamar. Have you ever seen that YouTube video? If anyone's listening, they should look this up. But there's this YouTube video of Lamar Jackson at the Pro Bowl, and he's doing this accuracy challenge.
Oh
Yeah,
god,
he gets
yeah.
beat by a
Oh.
wide receiver. I bring it up all the time.
It's so terrible.
I
He
bring
really-
it up all the
he-
time.
That's
He's
so
very inaccurate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I literally talk about that any chance I get. He got beat by a wide receiver.
It's terrible. No, he's honestly very inaccurate. People don't talk about that enough.
It was like honestly like sad, like watching that
Yeah.
Pro Bowl skills challenge.
No,
It was sad.
Yeah, it was tough to watch.
All right.
All right, Truman, you ready?
Hold on, I'm doing my integrity checks.
Nice.
There's so many things to integrity check.
All right, last team, fellas.
Yes, we are powering through. All right. They open the season against the Jacksonville Jaguars. I had this as a W.
Yeah, I'm gonna have them beating the
I hope I
Jags.
have this as a W.
The Carson Wentz era starts off with a W. You do have this as a W, Owen. No.
Facing his former coach.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Good.
Week 2, they are at Detroit. I have this as a W.
Yep, I'll take him there.
Fuck. I might not have this as a W. No, I do. It's a W.
I was like,
I was gonna say Lions. That'd be bold.
well, I guess they've got to. The Lions have to beat somebody, and I wouldn't.
The Lions are snatching
Yeah,
5 wins this year, so.
They are at home.
But Washington's coming in there and getting a tough, gritty dub.
That's fair. All right. Week 3, they're at home against Philadelphia. I think I've already picked this as an L.
Yeah,
L.
I picked the Commanders, so I'm sticking with that.
Fair enough. Integrity. Yes. Week 4, they are at Dallas. I have this as an L.
L, yes.
Yes, an L for me as well.
Yes. This was a unanimous decision. Week 5, they are at home against Tennessee. I have this as an L.
I'm gonna go with the Commanders. I think Titans are gonna have a very bad year.
I could see that. I could see some regression. If Derrick Henry isn't good and Ryan Tannehill continues to turn into a pumpkin, this could be a very bad year for Tennessee.
Exactly. That's kind of where I'm coming from. Do y'all ever keep track of those like next gen stats for running backs, yards over expected?
Oh yeah, the Next Gen Stats is one of the 6 Twitter accounts that I have notifications on for because I just like to see what they tweet out.
Seeing Derrick Henry, he went from top of that metric to very middling.
Yeah.
And that's given me vibes that he's just kind of on the downturn. And if he's not an elite running back and he's the whole offense, I just could see that being a bad year. And like you said, with Tannehill turning into a pumpkin.
Yeah. Yeah. The honeymoon.
You guys know that the Commanders play back-to-back games against the Giants this year?
Well, there's a bye
That's
week.
not going to be fun. Still, that's no fun.
Yeah, no.
That's weird.
That is weird.
I guess
I
somebody
think
has
that'll
to.
benefit them. They get to prepare for the same team for 3 straight weeks.
That is true. You get a bye
Yeah,
week in the
sweet.
middle to rest up. You can throw everything at them and then take an entire bye week totally changing it,
Yeah.
which would be kind of funny. We just did Tennessee. We picked this as an L. Colin picked it as a W for the Commanders. Week 6, Thursday night game at Chicago. I have this as a W, actually.
Yeah, I'll take them. I'm going to say Fields hasn't quite found his feet yet.
Do I have Chicago winning this game, Truman? I have a feeling that I do.
Oh, my God. I got to go find it.
You got this, Chief.
It's actually on top. Owen has Chicago winning this game.
Nice. That's what I thought.
I can't believe this is one of the games that we disagreed on. And it's the other way. It's not the way that I would expect. Week 7, they are at home against Green Bay. I have the Commanders losing this game to Green Bay.
Yes, losing.
I'll take the Packers.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Week 8, they are at Indianapolis. I have this as an L for the Commanders.
Yep. Oh.
Yeah, that's an L.
That's an L. We all have it as an L. Week 9, at home against Minnesota. I have this as an L.
Yep.
Cousins is a little inconsistent. He's got to lose a couple games. I'm gonna go with the Washington upset.
Okay. I respect it. Week 10, they are at Philadelphia on Monday Night Football. I have this as an L.
I think I had that as an L as well.
Yes, it was a unanimous L.
Yes, it's an L.
Week 11, they are at Houston. I have this as a Commanders W.
Yeah, I'll go with the Commanders.
Absolutely.
Owen has the Commanders as well. Week 12, they are at home against Atlanta. I have this as a W for the Commanders.
Yep.
I'm going to go with the Falcons upset. I think they're going to win a few more games than people expect.
That's fair.
Fair enough. Cordero Patterson carry.
Yeah, I like Arthur Smith. He's been doing some fun stuff over there. Maybe he invents kind of a fun offense with Mariota.
It could be fun
Drake
to watch.
London, Pitts are interesting. Yeah, they might win 5 or 6 games.
It could be one of the true experiments in the NFL that you just don't get to see anymore.
Oh, yeah. It seems like one of those things, you ever start a Madden dynasty and you, are franchise, and you build your team around, one random journeyman?
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all have ever done that.
No,
but
yeah, absolutely.
That's what it looks like to me.
Yeah.
Patterson.
Yeah, it's I bet I can make this work with Marcus Mariota and Cordell Patterson.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Owen, how did you have this picked?
Yeah, Atlanta is taking a fat L. This is a Commanders win.
This Commanders win. Fair enough. Colin will be on the other side of that. Week 13, we have they are at the New York Giants. I've actually already picked this as an L.
Yep,
I think I feel like I had the Giants winning this game. Maybe had them losing. I think I picked the Commanders actually.
You had the Giants winning the first matchup.
Oh, okay, and then losing.
Oh wait, sorry, no, sorry. I was reading mine. You did have the
Commanders winning.
The Commanders winning this game. Yes.
All right, I got it.
Owen had
Truman,
this.
this thought just occurred into my head. Did we ever tell Colin why there's writing on your chest and that it's not tattoos? Did we ever explain that?
I was curious about that.
It's something we did to kind of mock like all the bikini streamers, the hot tub streamers. It's just so when people follow or subscribe during it, we've started writing it on somebody's chest. Normally it's generally sometimes me, sometimes it's Owen, sometimes it's Joe. We've all worn the shirt. We wear one of these Hawaiian shirts and just leave it open. And so
That's
this
hilarious.
is where we're at right now. This is honestly
the thought
this is a
process
busy
occurred to
week.
me that we hadn't told them, and you think you just might have like a whole bunch of chest tattoos.
No, I didn't think they were tattoos. I was like, what did this fella get into? Did he like fall asleep, drunk, someone wrote on him? Like, it could be anything.
I don't think I've ever actually fallen asleep at a party, legitimately. We had a guy in college though. Me and Owen were both in the band at K-State, and we had a guy in college that at every band party he would just like pass out at the party.
Oh,
and everybody.
That's
would
never a good idea.
No, it was like every party I ever saw him at. It was a trumpet.
Well, are we talking
Zach.
about yes.
Yes.
He was a sleeper.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He slept at a lot of parties. I saw him asleep on a lot of couches. So we just got through the Week 13 New York Giants matchup. Week 14 is their bye week, which brings us to Week 15. They are back at home against the New York Giants. I have this as a W for the Washington Commanders.
Yes.
I think all that time to prepare, I'm going to take the Commanders, unless I didn't, but hopefully I did.
You actually picked the Giants.
Oh. All right. I live with my decisions.
Oh, wait. No, sorry. No, wait. Sorry. No. Sorry. I read it wrong again. Sorry. We all picked the Commanders to win this game. Sorry.
Oh, thank
Nice.
goodness. Thank
I'm so
goodness.
Week 16.
Pat myself on the back.
They are at San Francisco. I have this as a Commanders loss.
Yes, loss.
I'm going to go with the Commanders. I think
right.
the Trey Lance thing is not going to go the way people hope.
I will say if the Commanders can figure anything out, they have a fairly weak schedule.
Yeah, they do. This actually hasn't been bad.
You get to play the AFC North, or the AFC South and the NFC North, which are two fairly weak divisions. Because Green Bay's looking like they could fall apart. Minnesota is going to be your odd, strong team in the NFC North, but obviously they're not a perennial powerhouse. The AFC South is always a dumpster fire. It is our favorite trash division on Dahm. That's true. So
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this schedule's real nice.
Yeah.
I can't wait for AFC South Team of the Week, Truman.
Oh, yeah.
Bring it back.
We're definitely bringing it back. It's going to be a good segment this year. Week 17, they get to start off the new year against the Cleveland Browns at home in Washington. I have this actually as a Cleveland W. A little background on this. We thought that Deshaun was going to be playing for... I don't know why we thought this. I was convinced he was going to be playing for a majority of the season for really no reason. Just because he had just cleaned up his civil suits whenever we were picking these games.
Yeah.
And then the next week they're like, oh, they're still probably going to suspend him for the season. And we're like, well, shit. So we picked the Cleveland Browns at 13-4 because we're idiots.
Yeah.
So,
I think I'm going to go on a whim and say Watson's not going to get suspended for the entire year. And I'm going to say he's back for some reason by then. So I'm going to go with the Browns still.
Yeah, I went with the Browns then, and I have to stick with them now.
You actually did not go with the Browns, Owen.
Of course not, because I'm clairvoyant and so handsome and smart.
Yes.
That's right. I knew it.
Week 18, they are at home against Dallas. I have this as a Commanders W.
Yep,
I'm going to go with the Cowboys.
I think this is a typical Cowboys late season loss.
I think we all picked.
So what's our group record for the old Commanders?
Commanders, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wins. We have them at 7-10, which really isn't that bad, honestly.
That sounds about right to me. If they can win like 7 with Heineke, they can win 7 with Wentz.
And I had them at 7 and 10 as well.
I had them at 8 and 9.
You had them
All
at 8
right,
and
fellas. I got to get to sleep before work tomorrow, but it was a pleasure being on your podcast. Thank you for having me.
No,
Yeah,
we appreciate you coming on.
Yep.
You stayed longer than you were going to anyways. We really appreciate it, man.
No problem, guys. Thanks. Good luck with your picks this year. I'll actually look to follow the podcast. Do y'all have like an Instagram or something or Spotify?
Yeah, we're on Spotify, Apple iTunes. These do get uploaded to YouTube, but it's under like STM Network on YouTube. And then we do it live.
Send me
Monday
a link.
nights. Yeah. Oh yeah.
We'll send you a link.
Send me a link. All right. It was great being on here, guys. Good luck this year. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming on.
We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thanks. Nice, dude. Great. Honestly, great.
Druid.
What?
Oh yeah, very knowledgeable. It was great having him on.
Yes. What were you getting ready to yell? What did you want to yell?
I think it's time, Truman.
What?
Time for the top 5 in the division.
I know. Hold on. I'm trying to figure out how many wins. I feel like Colin picked him at like so many wins.
Yeah, I feel like he had a lot of wins as well.
4.
I don't know though. Once again,
3 less.
prisoner of the moment.
4 more. I think he has him at 11. I think he has him at 11 and 6.
11?
I think he's all right. Hold on, wait. So we all went win, and then he picked a win in week 3. So he has him at 3 and 1 or 3-0, then 3 and 1, then 4 and 1, 5 and 1, 5 and 2, 5 and 3, 6 and 3, 6 and 4, 7 and 4, 7 and 5, 8 and 5, 9 and 5, 10 and 5, 11 and 5, 12 and 5. Did I do that right? No, that can't be right. I think he picked him at 12 and 5, bro. Am I crazy?
I think they're going to go 12 and 5.
I don't think
That's a lot of wins.
I don't think that could be possible. I don't know. We're gonna have to rerun this math. Don't trust me on what I'm saying. As a group, we certainly picked them at 7 and 10. We have Dallas at 11.
That's good.
I'll recap. Dallas is 11 and 6. New York Giants are 2 and 15. Philadelphia is 8 and 9, and Washington Commanders at 7 and 10.
I wouldn't be surprised if all of these teams went 8 and 9 though.
Yeah, they could certainly all be middling. Oh, and I am ready for a top 5.
Are you ready?
Let me shuffle the papers.
I already written down.
Oh, hold on. Let me shuffle the papers for everybody one last time, real quick, just so they can hear the binder clip. They can hear all these sheets, as we only have 6 more. Or what is it? So there's the division games. So we have, God, what is it? Like 10 more division games left. I don't know how that math works out.
Yeah.
How many games are in the AFC West?
Wait, like AFC games left for the Chiefs?
Yeah. No. So we have to pick 6 games for the Chiefs, right?
Yeah.
Which
probably
which means
all
we
the
only
other
have
games have been picked. Yeah.
6, 4, 2. No, we have 12 more games to pick. We are so close. We've picked 160 of the 172 games.
How do we have 12 games left to pick? Shouldn't we only have 11 games left to pick?
So you pick 6 games for the Chiefs, right?
Yeah.
You pick 4 games for the Raiders, because you've already picked them against the Chiefs.
Oh, okay.
You pick 2 games for the Chargers, and Denver's all their games have been picked. So 6 plus 4 plus 2 is 12.
Gotcha.
So that means
next week is a whole bunch of integrity checks.
Yeah.
And Truman's going to find out the Chiefs are going 17-0 in his bracket.
So wait, there's 272 games of the NFL season, and it means that we've picked 260 of them. Holy shit.
We're going to be so wrong. We're going to be so wrong about like all of this.
Oh yeah, absolutely. This is a waste of time. But is anything truly a waste of time when you get to spend it with your best friend?
Well, your best buds.
Aww. All right.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. That being said, let's get into a top 5. Owen's got it rolling. Owen, hit us with top 5.
Yep. At number 5, we got A.J. Brown, Mr. Overvalued.
Right song. Sorry, I was playing the wrong.
But still better than a lot of the players in there. What you say?
I was playing the wrong song. Sorry.
Number 4, we got Micah Parsons, rookie sensation, gonna continue his dominance.
Go on.
Number 3, I got my boy Jalen Hurts. I am a believer. That's my guy right there. I've liked him since he was at Alabama in that natty.
You're crazy.
Number 2, Chase Young. He's a freaking monster. And at number 1, I got when he's healthy, Saquon Barkley. Man, he still destroys.
No Dakota.
Defenses,
no
man.
Dakota Prescott on your list.
No, Dakota Prescott almost made me take the ACT. He can fuck right off.
All right, give me your list again.
A.J. Brown, Micah Parsons, Jalen Hurts, Chase Young, and Saquon.
God, that's crazy.
Fuck Dakota Prescott.
You are crazy, dude.
He smells like my mom.
He's what?
In the words of the wonderful Tyler the Creator, he smells like my mom.
You smell like my mom. All right.
Exactly.
You ready for a good list?
You nasty, dirty bitch.
My top 5 players in the NFC East. Number 5, Jalen Hurts. I like Jalen Hurts enough to put him here.
Thank you.
I can get past my Jalen Hurts hating bias to get it to here. To in the top 5 players.
You're not Jalen Hurt enough to not put him there?
All right, calm down. Week 4, or no, wow, I've said week too many times. Player number 4, I have CD Lamb in the 4th spot here. I think it's a great wide receiver.
Yeah. CD Lamb probably should have been on this list in front of A.J. Brown. We're going to be okay, though.
Honestly, it's probably a shame that we haven't thrown in any of the Dallas Cowboys offensive linemen, so honorable mention to the entire Dallas Cowboys offensive line. Number 3.
True. They have a good line.
Number 3, Dakota Prescott, Owen. Dak Prescott is probably the best quarterback in the division.
Okay, Skip. That's fine. Now, Skip. Now,
Who is he?
You don't mean that, Skip.
He's better than Jalen Hurts. He's better than Carson Wentz. He's better than Daniel Jones. What about Mike Glennon?
Mike Glennon.
Oh! Fucking Gangster's Paradise starts
Gosh,
to play.
that meme was so fucking funny, dude. Mike Glennon.
Number 2, A.J. Brown. I think that's a fair place to put him. I think it's a great pick. And number 1, Chase Young.
Are you gonna? Okay.
Micah Parsons also an
gonna
honorable
put Saquon
mention.
Number 1 after clowning me.
No, Saquon does not belong in the top 5 list, brother. He's never been a top 5. He's never been a top 5 player in the AFC East. He's been. I don't think he's played. Let's look up Saquon's stats. Shall we, Owen?
He's gonna have monster stats.
You're joking.
And you're gonna be like Tim Allen on Home Improvement and be like,
Owen, what's his top rushing season was his rookie year. How many yards did he rush for?
1,200 yards.
1,200. You undersold it. 1,300 yards. He did win Rookie of the Year. Okay, so maybe he was a top 5 player that year. He was a top 5 player that year when he won Rookie of the Year. His second season, he played 13 games. He rushed for 1,003 yards. That's still a solid year.
Yes.
2020, he played in how many games, on?
Like 5 or so, right?
2. He played in 2 games. How many yards did he rush for, on?
57.
34. 34 yards on 19 carries.
Not great, Bob.
1.8 yard per rush average. And in 2021, he played in 13 games, though. And how many yards did he rush for?
860.
593. He averaged under averaged under 4 yards per carry.
I stand by this. He's due for a breakout. He's been learning from the fastest player in the NFL, Daniel Jones, on how to run the ball.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire, by the way, never averaged under 4 yards a carry in an entire season.
Cool. Damian Williams still averaged 4.1, and I don't give a shit. He was dog shit in that regular season. He was dog ass terrible.
Clyde, yeah, but he had that 80-yard run to fix it there at the end.
Yeah, he had 3 of those 60-plus yard runs to save all of his stats.
I'm saying Clyde never had a season as bad as Saquon Barkley's last year. I'll say it.
That's kind of crazy.
Had to be said.
Listen, dude. Clyde better perform this year, or he's not going to get another contract.
Oh gosh, I just realized that Rainbows has not been playing on. We've just been playing random songs in the background. Sorry about that. Sorry. I heard the Grub Buds. The Grub Buds songs came on, and I was like, wait a minute. Sorry. I turned repeat off by accident. Man, high production value. That's what you pay for on Dahm. That's true. Manga DMC.
That's right. That's why we got some Fall Guys celebrations there in the background.
Neither of those songs get DMCA'd. Man, somebody was playing Fall Guys in the back of his video. That was
you see that?
Yeah. That was definitely like a couple roommates and a girlfriend, whether it's his or his roommate's girlfriend, just sitting there in the living room hanging out. But
yeah,
a big shout out to Colin. That was a lot of fun. He had good analysis.
Really
I really appreciate. I appreciate all these guys that we've had come on. We've had on Logan, Chris, Michael. We've had Framps. We've had Evan. We've had Colin. We've had one more person. Chandler. We've had Tyler. 7 people, 7 divisions.
That's right, Tyler.
Next week, AFC West to finish it off. We do appreciate everybody who's come on. They've all just brought such charm to it.
We're bringing this little-known podcaster on next week, Truman. His name is The Steam Machine.
Oh, yeah? I don't know. We should get as many people as we can in the apartment. We'll just have to do it on Tuesday. Maybe a 2-day podcast around here. Maybe we do Grub Gals on Monday. And just because, so we don't have to be there until midnight.
No. Yeah, we should definitely do DTT on Tuesday. Yeah, we should not do that after Grub Gals.
We should get as many people as we can to come in and pick the cheese.
Grub Gals is already going to be like 3 hours.
Yeah, Grub Gals is going to be long. Dahm, that's true. Next week's going to be long. It's going to be, if you like the podcast, if you like our podcast, if you like the Open Disaster Podcast Network, you are going to love next week because you're going to have probably 4 to 5 hours of content.
Yeah, all you maniacs that listen to us at work, like how I listen to podcasts, if this is your podcast of choice, listening to our sweet, silky voices, you're going to have several hours of it.
Yeah, specifically Evan.
Yes. Yeah. Shout out number 1 listener Evan and Nia Hao to our Chinese listeners.
Yes, and number 2 listener Picaro. Big shout outs to both of them.
Absolutely.
And Dylan. My buddy Dylan says he's been going through and listening. One of the Meltbox owners, the guy that we had on, one of the guys we had on when we did the Meltbox episode. He said he's gone through and listened to a lot of these division previews. So
shout out Dylan.
Yes, that's right. If you guys let us know that you listen to the podcast, we will absolutely shout you out on the podcast.
Shout out my dad's friend that I talked to last Halloween that said he would listen. Shout out you.
Dude, yeah. I bet he's listening to every episode. Promise.
Absolutely.
All right. That being said, we do appreciate everybody for tuning in. We love you. We'll see you next week here for AFC West, which should be very interesting, as it is the best division of football. Again, we will see you guys again for episode number 99 next week. That's crazy.
Hey.
See you guys.